Because literally with just this one card, you can kind of eliminate all of your Target cards, your Walmart cards, pretty much any store card that you have, you can throw it away. Welcome back to the channel. This is Anthony Venture, and today we're going to be talking about the US Bank Shopper Rewards Visa Signature Credit Card. Now, I understand that that is a mouthful to say. Please, none of that, no jokes. And this credit card was brought to my attention recently by a fellow YouTuber, one you know and love, Eric Gao. So yes, at this time, this card is actually confirmed and is now on the US Bank website. So now, let's talk about all the benefits that come with this card and how to get this card going forward. So some of you may not know who exactly carries this credit card, and it is US Bank. If you're unfamiliar, US Bank has a ton of services like home equity line of credits, car loans, cash advances, and credit cards. And they have a vast portfolio of credit cards that give you a lot of different bonuses on a ton of different categories, but this card takes the cake. So firstly, let me talk about all the things that we do know, and then afterwards, we'll talk about what we don't know. So make sure to stick around for both of those. So starting off first, you're going to be getting 6% cash back up to $1,500 on 2 out of the 24 retailers that they offer. Now, pretty much how this works is they're going to give you a list of 24 different retailers that you can choose from. So every single quarter, you could choose a new combination or the same combination of 2 retailers out of that list to be able to earn 6% cash back, and again, up to $1,500 per quarter. What is that list, you may ask? Now, I'll leave it on the screen right over here, a list of all 24 retailers, but let me talk about the most important ones, I think. You get 6% cash back on Amazon.com, Apple, Best Buy, Home Depot, Kohl's, Macy's, Target, Walmart, a lot of different things. Now, the reason I bring up those specific retailers are for 3 reasons. Starting off first, my first thought, maybe yours too, was that all of those retailers, the Targets, the Walmarts, the Amazons, their respective store credit cards only give you 5% cash back, and this card gives you 6% cash back. So that essentially means that with just this card alone, you can get rid of all of the other store cards that you have, which is really insane to think about. Why would I get a Kohl's card, a Target card, the Amazon Prime card, those cards if I'm only getting 5% and this card gives me 6%? I guess caveat, it's up to $1,500 per quarter and the other ones are uncapped, but I digress. Number 2 is you can get pretty creative. Around the holidays, maybe in Q3 and Q4, or even around birthdays any time of the year, you can essentially pick and choose which retailer you want to get 6% cash back on. Now, me, personally, I spend a lot of money on Amazon during the holidays, so I'm definitely going to pick Amazon for Q3 or maybe Q4. So this way I could put all my spend on Amazon, $1,500, get the 6% cash back, profit. And number 3, which I kind of alluded to earlier, but if you're a person like me that doesn't like store cards, you could essentially get this card and it takes the place of all of those. Maybe you don't shop at Kohl's all the time, but occasionally you like to go there and you want to get some benefits. So you don't feel like getting the Kohl's card, you can just get this US Bank credit card and get all the same benefits and even more benefits to boot. Okay, so literally as I'm filming this video, I just did a little extra research to find out a couple more things about this credit card, and I just realized that they made their own chart that I just described about the store cards, giving you less than 6%. The 4th kind of special benefit is pretty much genius by US Bank, but just by Target, Walmart, and Amazon alone, that's pretty much targeting 90 to 99% of the population, so chances are if you're watching this video, you go to one of those stores once per week. Now, the second benefit that you get with this credit card is going to be getting 3% cash back on 1 out of 3 categories that they give you. The first category is going to be getting 3% cash back on certain wholesale clubs. From what I can see so far on their charts, they just mentioned Sam's Club and Costco. Which honestly, if you consider those wholesale clubs, or even if they add some more in the future, that's an amazing benefit right alone. And now I had to stand outside for this so you guys can actually see the magic of this next bonus. So the second category within the 3% cash back is actually 3% cash back on all gas and electric vehicle charging. Now, you guys know that I'm always filming in my office, my house, my car, whatever you want to call it, and I'm astounded. So I'll give you guys a little bit of a quick look around while I'm actually talking about this, but yes, most credit cards do not come with electric vehicle charging. So if you're a person that has an electric vehicle, and of course, if you're using a gas vehicle, 3% cash back up to $1,500 is amazing. So some of you may be wondering, is it separate $1,500 categories? And the answer is yes. So you get $1,500 up to $1,500 for the 6% category, and then up to $1,500 on the 3% category as well. And then the last bonus within the 3% category is you're going to be getting up to 3% cash back, again, up to $1,500 on bills or utilities. So if you're a person paying your gas bill, your water bill, or even your electric bill within your home, you could essentially put it on this credit card and get another 3% cash back. Wow, this is a little bit meta, isn't it? And then the fourth benefit is you're actually going to be earning 5.5% cash back on all prepaid hotels and prepaid car rentals. And that has to be booked directly through the reward center, which is through the US Bank system. Which I guess if you're already using that portal, icing on the cake, but it also is a kind of a shift and maybe a little bit stepping on the toes of the other credit card companies, maybe Capital One or even American Express, that only offer 5% cash back on prepaid hotels and car rentals, etc. Now I hear this term a lot, but this card really is a catch-all credit card. You know, if you're talking clothes and groceries, gas stations, even just travel, pretty much most of life is covered with this credit card. And I think that this card really is going to send shockwaves throughout the credit card community, and I think a lot of people are going to start bumping up their bonuses as well. Now, of course, this is all perfect to hear, but let's talk about the caveats. Now, number one is we don't necessarily know a release date yet. That's right, they have announced this credit card, they have confirmed it, but we don't actually know when it comes out just yet. But I guess if you really want to find out, you really want to know when it comes out, you could always hit the like and subscribe button and also the notification bell, so this way when I find out, you'll be the first to know. And then secondly, we don't know if there's an annual fee whatsoever. Considering if this credit card comes out and has a $95 annual fee, well, it's a little less enticing, but it's still super valuable. Because just think about it, if you use the $1,500 category every single quarter, that's $6,000 a year times 6%, that's $360 worth of value that you wouldn't have got otherwise. So $360 minus $95, and you get a little over $200 worth of profit. Not too bad, but the third thing that we don't know is if there's a sign-up bonus or not. Now this could really sweeten the deal or completely end the deal cold. If we see a sign-up bonus of maybe spend $2,000, get $300 to $400 back, that would be a great incentive, and I think a lot of people would benefit from that. But again, if the sign-up bonus ends up being $0, then you're just profiting about a couple $100 every single year, which is still not bad. And then actually the last and the fourth caveat is to actually get approved for this credit card, some people suggest that you actually have a relationship first with the US Bank. Now this is really nothing to worry about because there are a million data points out there of people that actually applied for US Bank credit cards and were approved without having any further or any prior relationships with them. But I guess technically it could be something standing between you and actually getting this credit card, so what I suggest is opening up a US Bank account. Now for me, yesterday, actually last night, I signed up for the US Bank Smart Savings account. And a little bit of a recommendation from Stan over at the Credit Frog. He sent me a link that if you sign up with this account with this specific code, and if you have direct deposits between $3,000 and $6,000 within the first 60 days, you can get up to $500 as a checking sign-up bonus. So again, that could also add to the value depending on whether or not you can actually add your direct deposit to this account. So really, it's not hard whatsoever. I'm going to put it on the screen right here of the savings account that I used and all of the questions that they actually asked me, but pretty much, general information, name, number, last name, address, etc. It's also going to be asking you what's your annual income estimated, as well as some other miscellaneous information that you could throw in very, very quickly. And within a few minutes of filling out all of this information, you can hit apply and submit, to which you should be instantly approved. And then they'll ask you to have a $25 deposit to actually keep this account open. Just know that you need a minimum deposit of $1,500 in your account at all times to waive the $6.25 monthly maintenance fee. But the only caveat with that is once you actually apply and are approved for a US Bank credit card, that maintenance fee pretty much drops down to $0 every single month, so you don't have to have a minimum amount in that account at all. Which sounds like a good deal to me. So yeah, all around a pretty amazing credit card. So let me know down in the comments below if you plan on getting this credit card and what you think is the most valuable to you. And also make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you found some value. And until next time.